we're forgetting the one element there here that we're not actually looking at, and that is Michael Clarke's leadership. Michael Clarke came in ahead of the Ashes and said, I won't be defined by the Ashes series. Well, I'm sorry, Michael, but the reality is, mate, you're the captain of Australia. Predecessors were Alan Border, Ricky Ponting, Steve Waugh, Adam Gilchrist. These guys said, mate, I'm the captain. On my watch, we're not losing. You know, and I think at this time, we've had a rotation of the leadership group. We've had Watto punted. I think Brad Haddin's a good choice for vice captain, good choice for any kind of leadership model. But, you know, Watto, I think, has been harsh.
Watto cops too much heat and Clarke doesn't cop enough in your view?
Well, I think that he needs to actually stand up and say, mate, I'm the captain.
Is he a natural leader? Is he a natural leader, Clarke?
Yes, he is. Yeah. He's got all the instincts under the planet. You know, he's got a good work ethic, which I think has always been a part of the fabric of any leader that's captained Australia. And he's an outstanding player. As they say, Crash, you know, the best player often is the one that actually is your captain.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because I sense that amongst the younger players now, a bit like Bradman, the younger players now, Clarke is sort of revered and whatever, but guys who played with him, and that's your generation, seem to have very little warmth for him. And that's just a fact. That is a fact. And I know people say
but he was the pup too, Crash, you know, like he was the 23-year-old chubby little kid that, you know, had it all to do on the international stage. So there was a lot of like, mate, come on, we've got to do this and we've got to do that and we've got to get you over the line.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
That's called the moment, wasn't it?
What about the DRS? You're not a big DRS man, are you? You'd throw it in the Thames, wouldn't you?
Well, you're going to give me a heart attack here, Crash, honestly. I mean, I like the decision review system if you're sitting, as I do now, on the lounge chair watching the game and you can critique it. It's a great part of the game. But the trouble is, as a player, it was set up to avoid the howler. And if anything, it's actually done anything but that. You know, so we've got this now conundrum where the DRS is actually interfering with the game. It's causing 5 minutes of play every time. The stoppages are just so frustrating. You just feel like belting the TV down. And then they don't get it right at the end of all that anyway. Plus the actual relationship to the umpire, something which I really cherished as a player, gets completely destroyed. I just think, what is the upside of DRS in the game?
All right. Look, now you talked about Michael Clarke, the chubby little 23-year-old. Can I show you as a little fellow as well?
Look at me go! Mate, I grew up on a dairy farm, for goodness sake. Never broke a bone in my life.
What about, you know, you talked about umpires, because you liked it the old way, didn't you? And when you used to have a bit of the lip, there'd be a few blokes like Rudy Kutson. How did he used to... didn't he have a special way of pulling you into line if you...
Well, he did. You know, he was always at square leg, and naturally, you know, as a gully fieldsman, his eye line was just directly in my vision. So I always knew when I was getting a bit close to the line, because he'd walk a couple of paces towards me and go like this. OK, Rudy, fair enough. I'll just take it easy there, Will.
The champ of the week, and Kelly Slater is officially Aussie surfer Adrian Buchan's bunny. He's won 2 titles in 8 years, Haydos, beating Slater, though, in the final both times. This is at Chow Poo.
What a great one. Yeah. What a break. I mean, this is pipe dream stuff for me. I would love to go to this venue. So close to the break. But greater than Aussie.
Oh, he's terrific.
Took the title as well, yeah. He's stoked with him.
Won twice, both times beating Kelly Slater in the final. Thank you, Matthew Hayden.